Hello everyone, I'm LadyLazyPup and welcome back to the official gameplay trailer for Enchanted by Nature. We're going to watch it together, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see what we're in store for. That's about it. Let's go for it. I don't have a huge introduction for this. I feel like that's probably good enough that you guys understand what we're going to do. We're going to find out if I can have the sound or not. If I have to re-upload this, I was not able to get the sound, so we'll see. I will make sure to have the closed captions on though, just in case, so we can make sure that we can see everything. 6 minutes long. Okay, so I don't know what I have expectations for. I'm just expecting fairy shenanigans, some living off the land sort of thing, maybe a couple of creative things with, just thrown in there, like skill building activities is kind of what I'm thinking. Some sort of skill building activity. Apothecary stuff I know is one of them, and then they did release another image where it was showing that you could do pressings, so that's really fun. That's such a different one too to add into this, so I'm kind of curious about that. And I bet they're going to show a couple of those, at least a little bit of it, right? So let's find out. Let's see what we're in store for with Enchanted by Nature.
100,000 welcomes to Innisgreen, where the joys are plentiful and the wonders awe-inspiring. Here, it feels like we're truly enchanted by nature. There are many ways to enjoy
I
the
love
beauties
this.
of nature, many paths to follow.
Well,
From
the
a
flowers.
peaceful life outdoors to exploring enchantment and magic. Let's begin at the root, plants and gardening. Caring for these beauties gives you a pure
I do
dose of
kind of
joy.
like the idea of having to take care of plants a little bit
Just
again.
watch
That's
them
kind of
dry and
fun.
look good as new.
Oh no!
Those poor things.
That's gonna be a problem. I have a feeling.
Here's a tip. A little fairy dust goes a long way.
I do love that the
Enchanted
fairy can
plants
hang out in the
weed
sink.
themselves.
That's cute. Oh,
they do tend
enchant
to
them.
attract pixies, though. Hey, at least
They're
cute. For
pixies.
those with
Gotcha.
slightly more gardening expertise, bring more of the outdoors in.
Oh, look at the cute, like,
Plants.
rugs that are
Place them wherever
leaves.
they
I like
fit. Fill
that.
the entire room if you want.
Definitely.
If you're a fellow fan of foliage, your passion
Oh, look
can
at the
take you
bee
a long
pillow.
way. So go on, name them.
Aw, you
talk to
can
them,
name
whatever. I
them.
don't judge.
That's
You
cute.
may have noticed a little flicker earlier. Well, the wait is over. Fairies are here.
I love this person's
Let's
voice.
start with the basics, shall we? A mere mortal aspiring to be a fairy.
Fairy plant.
No need to be alarmed. You called me.
Oh,
Now, all you
okay.
have to do is
Almost like a
follow the
fairy
path laid
godmother.
out for you and poof.
Interesting. I wonder if she's just like, some sort of side character, not a main, like a sim in the main world.
Oh, look at this entrance. Subtle, right? Oh, I love witnessing the transformation of a new fairy.
Oh, look at her wings and everything. Okay, so this is going to be fun because I do like all
There are
of
many
the
ways for you to customize your
creative
fairy form.
customizations here. This is going to be really good.
Stunning.
I love the horns. I'm excited about
Go on,
those.
my
There's
little
something about
style
that that
icon.
seems... Oh, and there's antlers. That's
Things are going to be
fun.
very different for you now.
Oh, this is
Fairies
gonna
are
be
truly
interesting. Almost
emotion-driven
tiefling-like.
creatures nourished by the moods of others. But if you don't take care of your needs, well...
Oh,
it's
new
always
death.
pity to see one go like that. Luckily, you can simply consume
Fairy death.
bottled emotions or absorb emotions from others to
The
fulfill
absorption
your
of
needs.
motions is interesting. Does it hurt the other sim? Oh.
You do.
A bit of a
I'm still
fairy
here.
woohoo.
As I was saying, absorbing emotions comes naturally to every
Oh, look
fairy,
inside the
as does
dollhouse.
shampoo,
Wait,
but
that's so
many acquire other
cute.
abilities as well. Fairy dust is simply the sugar on top. The more you use your abilities,
That's
the
really
more
fun. Oh, good. Okay, so there's the tree.
powerful
Oh,
you
that's
become.
exciting.
Fulfill good and wicked desires, like aging someone.
Aw, poor Don.
Bringing
I love
gnomes
this,
to
bringing gnomes to life.
Messing with relationships. Oh. We love a little drama.
Oh, of course we do. It
For
adds so
fairy
much
life
life
isn't
to the
for everybody.
game.
like this nature nomad.
Okay, curious. I'm excited for this.
Living off the land may be an adjustment.
Oh, look at her
at
cute
first,
pants. I like the
an
pants.
Acquired taste, perhaps.
There's so much happening. I'm trying to like pay attention.
But the more time you spend working on
I
natural
love that
living
cute
skills,
little
the
like
easier it
place
gets
they
to
made
manage
right
your
there.
needs.
All right.
Seriously, why confine yourself to
I like the
four
leaves in her hair.
walls when nature has been all-inclusive since the dawn of time?
Okay. All right. I'm trying to just take it all in. It's so hard. Oh, see how? Oh, okay. This is Lulux stuff. This is great.
In a bad mood for too long, you begin to teeter into imbalance.
Interesting.
experiencing minor symptoms.
So I wonder
Ignoring
what
it
can
leads to
change
serious
this. This guy looks like he's
consequences.
meditating.
Picking up an ailment. Oh.
Gnome lure? Oh god, not that again.
Time to bring in some
I
outside
love
help.
the gnome so much.
With the apothecary skill, you
Okay,
can
here we go.
craft everyday plants into elixirs and cures galore.
That's awesome.
Like ailment cures, emotion potions that change any mood, or
Cowplant horn?
elixirs that
Freezer bunny
fulfill
foot?
all your needs for a time.
Oh, that's a pretty
Is that
painting.
lucky liquid? I know a fisherman
Knock
who
on
could use
wood.
that. If you're inspired to help others with your new skill,
Oh,
there's
is
always a need
look
for
at the
more
look
in a
at the
cute
house.
attack.
Did you see how it's
After a quick
shaped?
exam, it's time to determine
I'm
the best course
I'm
of
obsessed
treatment.
with the Hobbit homes right now. I swear.
The correct one.
Cute objects in here. I'm a big builder. Can't help it.
Sometimes that means designing a wellness program for a client. Or
So you
offering
can
a
make that
plant-based
into a
remedy.
career, which is really fun. I do
Of
like
course,
that.
not all plants are entirely ordinary.
No, definitely not.
The moody shrub allows you to extract emotions from it.
Which
An
is good
aura
for,
blossom
you
can
know,
affect
fairies.
your luck or imbalance as long
Okay.
as you don't anger it.
Oh.
And the lightning root.
What else does it do, though? But what else does it do?
With your natural
Is that the
living apothecary
negative?
skills, you'll be able to help so many folks in need. And there's a lot of them in this quiet little hamlet of ours.
Oh,
The
this just
blend of
looks really
natural and
cute.
magical elements throughout Innisgreen strikes a perfect balance, if I do say so myself. It can
Ever
be a lot
do?
to take in, but luckily the locals are happy to
Okay,
fill
of
you
course.
in.
See, I told you there was
Lending
gonna be a new
hand is
bar. What did I
fast way
say?
to make
Always
friends
a new
and hear all
bar.
kinds of stories
Ridiculous.
about this place. Plus, earn a few rewards.
Curious about this guy.
Speaking
I
of
wonder if you can,
locals, I
like...
see you've
Yes.
met my ex, Spruce. Oh, and will you look at that?
Is she Mother Nature and that's, like, spruce? I'm so curious
Well,
about
that's
all
the
of these
grand
things.
tour. I'd
She's...
say you're ready to
I
explore
need
this
more
enchanted
information.
world of ours. Time for me
Cute
to
outfits.
dissolve into the mist somewhere. Ah, you're gonna do great. Just don't forget to water the plants. Bye.
It looks really cute. That looks really cute. Okay, so a couple of the things I want to look at. Let's go back for a minute here. There's so much to take in, so it's just like hard to see everything. So we have, you know, a lot of build mode items. It looks like columns, steps, fencing. You know, you're seeing that already. We have a lot of different plants, it looks like. I like this, like, almost scaled wall. That, like, looks really neat. So it's more of like a scale versus just like a shingle. I love the way that looks. Also, the doors and stuff, their shapes, that's actually really pretty. It's not too weird that it's not gonna, like, you're not gonna be able to fit it in somewhere. I feel like I could in some, like, normal builds too. Oh, I see, like, we have a new vine as well here. Okay, that's really good. Keep going. Also, love your outfit and the little things here and your hair. Adorable. Oh, I like this little, like, fairy garden planter box right there. That's cute. That's really, really cute. Keep going. So we have more tables, all these little items that we have for us. That's really good. The wallpaper, very ostentatious. It's like an entire enchanted scene. I could see putting that into, like, a business. If you had, like, the apothecary business, or making, like, a cute bookshop and having it feel like an enchanted forest, and you're going like it's like a fantasy store almost. I love that. Cute shelves. Okay, there we go. That's like a fairy, like a butterfly. I mean, like a butterfly door almost. It looks like a butterfly at least to me. The gardening is a really fun concept. I like that it's not going to be for like everything. It's only going to be like specific plants and everything too. I love her pothos plant right there. Adorable. I have a few. I like that. I feel like it just adds a little bit more gameplay. Then you could actually like interact with all the plants that you have. So if you have like a fun greenhouse in your Sims place, you can have these plants where you have to like spritz them and make sure that they're happy. And then you could also have the ones where you can grow them and, you know, take like the flowers off and take like the food off and all of that stuff. I like the interaction there a little bit more. It just adds a little bit more to this. Even if you're like in an apartment and you just have one plant that you just take care of that's on like a shelf. I like that. There's something cute about it. I feel like you can do a little bit of a story or gameplay with that too. This one with the flippin' pot on his head is, or like the watering can on his head is hilarious. Ridiculous. Cute little box back here. Just trying to see if I spot anything. I love the little acorn dude and the bee. That's so cute. I see more tattoos, of course. I feel like they're going to go crazy with tattoos now. She has a lot of plants to take care of. I wonder how difficult it is. Like, is it a daily occurrence? Is it only every couple of days? Are plants different depending on what they are? That I feel like would be too complex. Let's just make it a little bit more simple, right? But the being able to enchant them, right? And you can get fairy dust as even when you're not a fairy, so I feel like that's a good thing too. We have like almost a bell rose from Beauty and the Beast. I like that. The pixies are interesting. It's a kind of like a fun, just little cute thing that you have to deal with. So many items. I like the desk. That's really cute. Oh, the mirror is fun. All very just nature focused, nature-esque, right? We have some grounds here as well that we can deal with. I'm pretty sure these are both just floorings, like stone floorings. It would be fun to see how you can incorporate this with more like everyday items, so it's not super enchanted forest, but it is like enchanted forest items, right? So if we can kind of like incorporate that with other styles, that'll be really, really nice. Oh, I love these shelves back here. The shelves back there, super cute. I like this plant too. That's a really fun one. I see this, there's another table. Is this a sink? That looks like the sink. Okay. What did that say? Plant fairy seedling. So that's interesting. I wonder if like it just calls that one fairy, obviously the one speaking, because she says, you just called me here. Is that, I'm wondering if that one's going to be just like, oh, here's this fairy character that you can call upon to help you become a fairy. That's interesting. Fairy stories must be the aspiration that you can choose. Yeah, aspiring. And then she's saying this is her. So I'm assuming this is just one of those side characters. You have this one, and then you have the one that pops out of the tree, which they showed, let me see, here. My ex, Spruce, right? So I wonder if they are romanceable characters. You know how the Sims community is. They're probably going to want to romance these characters. But here's Spruce, her ex, which is really interesting. He comes out of this little tree here. So I don't know if either of them are going to be more interactable than just kind of giving your sim something to do, or will you actually be able to romance them and bring them into the family or become friends with them and invite them over? I'm curious about that. Become a fairy by going into the water. So you have to drink a potion and then go into the water. I wonder if that aspiration is just going to kind of like teach you how to become a fairy or teach you like the ways of doing that. Is it, please don't be a short aspiration. I like long aspirations. I want them to, you know, build up and you have to do many different things, and it's I want a little bit of a challenge with my aspirations. That's kind of the point. But is it just going to be one of those that kind of teaches you how to become it? You know, step by step type of thing. That's what it kind of feels like at the moment. I obviously haven't seen it, so I don't know, but from what it's showing, that's what it feels like. I do like the little pieces that you can see here. Very cute outfits. Love the hair, by the way. Okay, so we have the wings. This is a huge thing. There are a ton of different wings. One of them is not having wings at all. See, I was curious about that, and I know I've seen this in the community too. One of them actually does not have wings at all. So you could make like fey creatures that don't have wings. So they still have the magic, they still are a fairy, but they're not, winged creatures. That's actually really fun. That's actually kind of cool. That adds a lot of creativity and diversity with the fairies themselves. And I like this. This is really cool. There are so many different ones. They popped through them so quick. Oh my god. We have some more down here, some larger ones, some smaller ones, a lot of different colors for each one, and I love that. That's really great. And then, of course, we get the wheel again for the wings by themselves. So you can add some different patterns or textures and a lot of different colors, which is that's just cool. That's just fun. Some cute new hairs. You can have different colorful skin, of course, as we normally do. I like the horns and all of those things. And, like, you can see there's different ears that we're probably going to get. Different... Oh, these wings almost have, like, scales on them. Oh, that's so fun. Aw, look at the old guy. That's, like, the flippin' fairy. I love it. Ooh, I like this monarch, like, butterfly outfit. That's really cute. Oh my god, you almost... Do you see the feet? I just looked down and it's like, wait a minute, what is on the feet? Alright, so are those shoes? Is this a full outfit? Or is that like a sock or some sort of accessory where you can actually have weird feet? I love that. You're almost like a doe. That's so pretty. See what I mean, though? By having fun fey creatures, this is great. That I feel like adds a lot of diversity. That to me is really cool. And I always love, like, fantasy creatures and stuff like that. So it's kind of neat to be able to incorporate a bunch of different things with just one occult sim. Okay, so they have an emotional force. So you actually have to suck out emotions from sims or from the plant. I'm still curious if that's going to hurt the sim almost like you're drinking plasma from them. Want to know how that's going to work. Yeah, and of course we're going to have a fairy death from the emotions going down too low. Oh, look at the cute owl picture on the wall. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, there's a lot of build and buy items, it feels like. Okay, alright. Oh, Freezer Bunny. Of course, a fairy woohoo. Again, love a new woohoo, love a new death. I hope there's more than just the fairy death, though. I feel like I mentioned that last time. I would like it if there's some other death that kind of comes with this one, too. Maybe with the apothecary stuff? Maybe you can die from one of those. Gandalf. He's here. Hello, Gandalf. I like this fencing. That's really pretty. Oh, cute house in the back there. Of course, you're going to be able to interact with plants. I want to see more of these abilities. This is what I want to see. Okay, here we go. We have our treat. Go away, closed captions. I want to read this for a second. I can't believe the gnome one, of course, is manipulation. I love that one. Apparently, I'm going to be making a manipulative fairy. That's going to be the first thing I make because I want that so bad. But this is kind of fun to see. So, of course, we have a new one. And I love, love, love that we have this. This is interesting. So it looks like you still get to choose customization, nature, emotion, and manipulation. Okay, so we have a couple different things in each one of these. The customization is... I'm trying to figure out what this means. It almost looks like there's a positive and a negative with each one. All right, interesting. Obviously, this one's very plant-based. This one's going to be emotion-based, probably sim-based. You can age people up. You can clean things. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's not like manipulation as in, like, bad. It's manipulation as in you can, like, change things. You can change them. So you can age somebody. You can clean something or probably fix something. You can add or remove luck, so you have like that kind of manipulation skills. Okay, I got you. That's fine. That's cool. I got you. So maybe in each one of these there's a bit of like a positive or a negative, and depending on how you play it, right? So you can have more of a mischievous fairy versus like a good fairy type of thing. I love the bringing gnomes to life thing. There's something so silly and wonderful about it.
Bringing gnomes
The fairy gnome is so cute. This is probably a bigger deal, is this nature nomad. And that nature nomad thing, is that a trait or was that an aspiration? That one almost looked like an aspiration the way that it was fixed there. But this is really cute. So it's like an outdoor house because they made like a little covering for like a kitchenette, which is cute. I do like the cabinets and everything. The tiles on the wall are gorgeous. I love that. This is like a little covered sink, so I'm wondering, is that going to be like a full piece there? We have a closet, a couch, rug. Okay, all right. Very pretty. I love that they just keep showing us eating frogs. Thank you. And then you just sleep on the ground. So natural living skills. I'm wondering if that is that actually a new skill, or is that something else? And it sounds like it's a new skill. I'm curious about that. Bad luck is looming today. Do you think that's just random that you can get the luck on each day? This imbalance stuff is curious too. I want to know what happens here. So, and I like consequences. Give me more consequences because it adds a bit more drama. It adds a bit more realism, and I love that. Oh, here's another outdoor house, it looks like, where we have like a really cute setup, but it's just like, it's pretty much open air. The flowers in his beard are great. Elixir enthusiast. Again, I don't know if that's an aspiration or is that a trait. I feel like I'm getting confused between them a little bit, but it's fine. Half the time I always get confused between which one they're actually telling us. Okay, go back a little bit. You guys scroll so quickly through these. I want to see more. Greeny Meanie Cure. Yeah, so there's a lot of different ones. It's Sonic Sinuses, Gnome Lure, Luck Magnet, Emotion Void, Calming, Hooked on Nature, Noxious Gas, a Wee Drink. I can feel like I know what that's gonna do. So we have a lot of different stuff. Emotion Stone, curious. Balanced Mind. I love this cow plant horn. I wonder what this one does. Very curious. And the Freezer Bunny Foot. Is that one going to be for luck? Almost like a liquid luck here. Need stop, supernatural shield. Welcome to Willow's first day as a naturopath healer. All right. Yeah, so this is like, I'm assuming it's one of those where you don't go off to work, you're going to work from home sort of things, and you have patience. Or maybe you could. Maybe you could. Oh my god, hold on. I want to look at this again. I forgot about this. How dare I forget about this? Look at how interesting. Oh, I'm so excited about it. I love this. I'm so curious as to how they're getting the Hobbit house to work here, but I love it. It's beautiful. Because what we normally do is you kind of manipulate the roofing to work, but what is this? You know, like, is this a new tool? What am I going to be using here for this to actually work? I'm excited about more Hobbit house stuff. You know I'm going to build a Hobbit house and a fun fairy. We're going to have some good fun with that. Another little table here. Okay. All right. Cute. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, I love the mailbox. Okay. Oh, that's a really cute gate. I like that one. So then we have, of course, like some new plants, which are really, really fun. So that's going to be interesting to explore. And I did notice the lightning one was in some of those potions, like the lucky potion. Look at all the new plants. Look at all the new flowers. Ah, they're so pretty. This is really pretty place. It is a really cute world, too. I like it. And I always just laugh because they always, every single time, they have to put in a new bar and lounge. Every single time. Oh my gosh. But it is a cute one. I do like that it's round, and I like the background. It's really pretty. I am ready to explore this. There's quite a bit. I mean, there's really cute stuff. Obviously, this is not going to be for everybody. I know that a lot of people were excited about fairies. I'm glad that there's also just like this nature nomad piece where you can live off the land and do all of that stuff too. I think it's a really fun idea. I love the idea that you can make different fae creatures other than just fairies too. I know that sounds kind of silly, but at the same time, I like that there could be a good variety and maybe some fun storytelling with the different creatures that you can make. I like that. That component is really really fun to me. I especially love these crazy hooves on this doe deer creature. That's fun. That's different. A lot. It's very magical. It's very interesting, and like I said, I kind of want to see how it's going to meld with everything else. I know they even mentioned there's going to be a lot of connection with other packs. So like if you have animals, you can help the animals out. They can interact with all of the other supernatural sims and they can do stuff for them. So that's going to be kind of fun to explore and see what the interactions are. It's going to be really cute. I think it's going to be a cute pack. I'm always excited. Are you guys excited? Let me know what you think in the comments below. What is something that excites you the most about this pack? And what is something that makes you go, I don't know about that one? The ailments are a little concerning only because do they go away on their own, or am I going to have to get them fixed? Is it something that's going to happen to everybody, right? Is it contained or not? I don't know. It's like the sickness stuff with getting like the doctors and everything from Get to Work, you know. That goes away on its own sometimes, and it's kind of easy to deal with because you can just go to sleep and stuff like that. But our ailment's a little bit different. I like it. I like having that negative, but that it. Where can I turn things off and, not have it happen in every single world and gameplay? But I think we're going to have some fun stuff with this one. But again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. And I'm going to say keep crafting, keep gaming, stay lazy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.